Hurricane season in full swing, getting prepared and what's covered and what's not.
Plus, we're talking beauty products, some organic alternatives to the harsh chemicals.
And one bad app can spoil the whole bunch. What scams to look out for before your next download? Delmarva Live starts right now.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hopple. Welcome to Delmarva Live from historic Studio D.
And we would like to welcome our studio audience today. Give a round of applause. Good looking audience today.
Yes, it is.
And we'd like to welcome you back.
Always good to be back.
You took a little vacation.
Yes, it was wonderful. I had a great time, got a lot of stuff done.
Yeah.
I was wondering if Brian was going to let me have my spot back.
Well, some guy who claimed he was you came in on Friday.
And he was a dashing young fellow, wasn't he? Good looking guy.
Kind of scared me a little bit.
Especially those long white legs and the shorts and long socks. That was the whole.
Yeah, you can't unsee that, can you?
No. It just kind of burns in. It won't go away. How was Bob's Father's Day?
It was wonderful. Yeah? Wonderful. He got to take his four-wheel drive out to Assateague onto the, where you can take four-wheel drives on the beach. Yeah. So he loved it. And we cooked out there, the kids and everything. Had a great time. How about you?
Oh, well, actually, I sat on the back deck and Zachary fired up the grill and did some steaks and did some and did a great job, too.
Did he really?
So we had a large time. Okay, but you said something about Assateague. He didn't run over any birds, did he?
I hope not.
Okay, just wanted to check. Kind of important today.
I don't think so.
The deal is the National Park Service says they have temporarily closed part of Assateague Island starting this last Friday because they want to protect the nesting piping plovers there. This is one of them. Park Service says the closed area includes the vehicle route south of kilometer marker 18. That closure will go all the way through the next 4 weeks or so because these guys are really, really shy of people.
Yeah, and we actually did see that sign. They didn't say why in the sign. They just said that portion was closed and we didn't know what was going on. Now we do. It was because of the birds.
Because they're that close. And a lot of people say the birds, really? They're that close to extinction.
Yes.
So they're trying to take care of every possible set of birds they can find.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, an interesting article in the Daily Times this morning about beach weddings. Keeping it on our beach theme right now. It seems more people are choosing beach weddings. According to Rehoboth Beach officials, the city expects to host 74 weddings this year between March and October. In 2011, there were 92 weddings between April and November. There were 81 in 2010 and 67 the prior year. Of course, a week ago, you missed it. We had a wedding here.
In the studio. I saw part of it. I didn't see the whole thing. How'd it go?
It went really well.
I saw your picture and saw Brian in there.
Yeah, Weddings by Kathleen. And she said the same thing. A lot of people, they meet on the beach and they want to get married on the beach. So weddings are...
I heard somebody say there is nothing as stress-free as a barefoot wedding in the sand.
Ooh, isn't that true?
It sounds good, doesn't it?
The only thing is the anxiety leading up to the wedding. I would be so scared it was going to be a bad day, It's like you plan this wedding and then you get thunderstorms or something, or worse, rain all day.
Weather, high tide, something
like
that.
Yeah, something crazy like that. But
it's got to be memorable when it comes off.
Absolutely.
Nicely. So, are you a golfer?
No, not anymore.
I tried playing golf once, but when I lost 3 golf balls before the first hole, that pretty much called it for me.
That was it?
Yeah. The first annual LJT Wallops Island Charity Golf Tournament is coming up Saturday to benefit the Eastern Shore Community Foundation. Now, I've got some details for you here just in case you want to take place, and you got plenty of golf balls. It's going to be Saturday at the Great Hope Golf Course in Westover. It's only $65 for an individual golfer. If you want more information, there's the number right there on your screen. Write that down. 443-537-7504. It's open to all shore residents. If you like to have a little bit of fun, the first 100 golfers get to play. If you're not within the first 100, it's okay. You can still make a contribution, and it's all for an extremely good cause.
Yeah, whether you're a good golfer, a bad golfer, or somewhere in between.
Go out and have some fun.
Yeah. All right. Hey, we've been talking about Bennett Middle School. I mean, even people who don't live in Salisbury probably know the saga of trying to get this school built. Well, the Wicomico County Council is expected to introduce legislation tomorrow approving $12.5 million to build that new Bennett Middle School. They built the Bennett High School, James and Bennett High School, and part of that was to build the middle school. Well, things got kind of, I guess,
hinky.
Kinky.
Hinky's a good word.
Hinky?
Hinky's a good word.
Is that the word?
That's the official hinky word. Yeah, they said that they didn't really want to do it this way, and they've still got I can't remember how many $1 million set aside to work on the athletic fields for the high school.
Which, yeah, are supposed to be
part of that entire restructuring. And they can't do it because the old middle school's in the way. So they're trying to get the middle school done so they can get that out of the way and finish off the athletic fields for the high school.
Right. So, yeah, $7.3 million has already been bonded to finish the athletic fields. That's how much it was.
Yeah. Can we show you a picture of a young woman who is absolutely phenomenal? She's a rising junior at, also you. She's a rising junior at Auburn University. This is 19-year-old Marissa Grimes. She's actually from Ocean View. She has done a whole bunch of charitable affairs ever since, as a matter of fact, she was 3 years old.
Really?
When she began passing out water bottles. I think it was an MS run, I'm not sure. Anyway, she is actually in England now, and because of all the work that she has done for the community, she's going to be a torch bearer in the upcoming London Summer Olympic Games in England.
Wow.
How awesome is that? Nice job, Marissa.
Making Ocean View proud.
Yeah.
And all of Delmarva.
It was a trip to Ghana during her senior year at Worcester Prep that really got her started on the road for that. So
yeah, nice story.
That's pretty
I like
awesome.
that. That's good for Monday. Well, are you still looking for the best place for a, I guess, a dog park? Or
yeah, they're looking for one.
They're looking for one in Lewes. The city and council approved the idea in the first place.
So that was a good idea. Let's just find some place to put it now. That's a cute dog. I don't care what you say right there. The citizens group Lewes Unleashed is saying the University Research Park property would be a great place to have it. There are still some concerns. If you're a dog owner, you understand, what about ticks?
Yeah.
And the area they're looking at, they've still got to do some work on, to actually get it in shape. Some other concerns that I'll admit that I had, but I thought maybe it was just me. Some dog owners are saying, well, what about aggressive dogs?
Well, what other dog parks do?
I don't know. I've never taken my dogs to a dog park. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't either.
But they're saying, clip the dog off, let him take off and have fun and run, which I think is great. It's wonderful for the dog. It's a great training opportunity, but there's going to be some dogs that are aggressive, and they're also worried about some owners that aren't going to clean up. Don't do that. Take a bag with you, okay?
Yeah.
So that's one of the concerns there, and they're getting a little bit closer to figuring out exactly what they're going to do and actually make it work.
Yeah, I hope so.
It'd be nice. It would be a very good
dogs.
thing. Lawmakers in Dover, they have finally, I can't really say that.
We're going to talk politics.
Yeah, no, not for very long. I promise. We'll make this short. The lawmakers are wanting to move the school board elections from May to November and kind of, I guess you'd say, instead of making a whole bunch of individual elections, kind of tie them in with the regular elections that are going on to save money. The Delaware educators are not thrilled with that because they're afraid it's going to politicize the school board elections too much.
Wait a minute. Well, how do you not politicize an election? Isn't an election a political thing?
I got nothing.
You got nothing? You can't explain that one?
No.
I mean, don't you agree?
No, I'm just saying this is what they're saying. They don't want to politicize it too much.
They don't want to politicize an election.
But what they've done is they pushed this bill through a House committee saying, it'll save money, which of course is a big deal. And I just don't know.
I don't know. Move on, because I don't want to politicize this show right now. Hey, there were more than 300 very, very lucky kids this past weekend at Seagull Stadium in Salisbury, as well as surrounding fields there. That's because they had the first annual Ben Tate Experience football camp. How much fun was that? The Houston Texans running back from Snow Hill, along with several other NFL players and coaches, ran them through drills and passed on some valuable lessons to the eager campers.
That had to be an incredible experience. So good job to all those guys. Ben Tate, of course, from Snow Hill.
Snow Hill.
Houston, Texas now.
Yeah.
And it's good to see him come back and pour into the community some of what he got out.
Absolutely.
And took with him. So that's some great stuff.
We're proud of you, Ben.
Are you a NASCAR fan by any chance?
No.
I watch it on occasion. I hate to admit this. Most of the time it's to see if there was a big accident.
Is that why everybody watches NASCAR? I mean, really, isn't that why people watch car racing? You don't watch it just to see them go around the track over and over again. You want them to crash.
Left turn, left. Well, I don't want them to crash.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I
just want them to crash and not get hurt.
No. Now, I got to admit.
Flames are nice too, right?
When they take off the ground and they're flying like almost over the fence. Anyway, the reason I brought that up is Dale Earnhardt Jr. finally won one. Take a look at this. His first NASCAR Sprint Cup victory in 4 years.
4 years?
143 races, and he never got the checkered flag. He got it finally Sunday at Michigan International Speedway. The funny thing about this is, this win is 4 years almost to the day. I think it was June 15th of 2009 that he won his last one.
Really?
So 4 years later, at the same track, in that race, he took home the checkered flag. So good job, Junior.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That would be 2008.
That's why I said 2008.
I was doing the math in my head
Sorta.
there.
I was close. See what happens when you take a week off? I can't add anymore. It just
Hey, this'll get you back up to speed, because we love dogs on Delmarva Life. We love cute dogs on Delmarva Life, and we love Delmarva Life dogs who watch us and watch us on the computer. Tammy Massey, thank you so much. She's always sending us pictures of her dog, and you know what? I need to ask her what his or her name is.
Would it be offensive if I said that looks like a geek Pomeranian? A geek pom? Is that a specific?
Only if you say it to his face.
Okay, and I never would. Still ahead on Delmarva Life, you've still got months left in hurricane season. Up next, the 3 ways that you can be ready for the next big storm.
And later, from soaps and scrubs to body butter and bug spray, Suds Bar Soap and Essentials is here to tell you why you should consider an all-natural beauty regimen.
Plus, how about a little tech talk? You know, there usually is an app for that, but how do you know you're not getting scammed? How to keep it a safe session when you sign on. Delmarva Life, life at its best, here on Delmarva Life.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future, and Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897.